9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, thumbs up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Adachi with the Gamerz Haven. How are you all doing? My camera is off because my chair is broken and my green screen and stuff is all messed up. So, I can't turn my webcam on until I get my chair working. So, I have to get the parts for that. So, I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome, Siren. Touchy, touchy, touch, 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 poke, 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 poke. What is up, Bala? I hope you're enjoying the game. We are going to be playing a one-shot of our B team characters that we made a while ago. So with us today, we
can fight a level 8 Nabasu.
Hello.
We have
Oh no, he's doing it for real. No. Stop.
No. What? Why are we rolling so many dice?
He's actually doing it now.
He's gonna crash it. He's gonna crash it.
Oh, gosh.
We have Professor Sir trying to crash Snowy Beach's game's computer.
Goodness.
And then we have Snowy Beach's games.
Hello.
So let's get right into it's gonna be a fun night. It's gonna be hilarious. So let's get right into it here.
All right. Well, starting off, let's go through each of these fortitude saves. So first, Bobby B is drained 1. Just drag that status onto him. Second one is drained 2. Get through all of them.
Damn the luck.
All right. Yes. Well, welcome everybody. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I've been on this side, and
I was muted.
to be here for
Yes,
one
yes,
shot.
you were.
Oh, you were muted the whole time. Yes, you were.
Nothing like that 700 rats.
I thought that was hilarious. They each roll initiative. Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Oh, time for them to all roll initiative? Okay.
It's a battle of attrition. No. I am changing scenes right now. Stop your folly.
Wait, this is the wrong wrong people.
How do you know that? They're just threatening the town, guys.
Yo,
No.
what's up, Barely Making Rent? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
Yo, Bailey.
We're doing an actual one-shot of our B team characters. So it's
Let's hope it takes one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dropping.
All right, well. Starting out by giving a nice and warm shout out to CheapPopMan, who can't be with us tonight. We hope you can be here soon. We miss you a lot, and we can't wait to play with you again. So this one's for you, man. So the B team. When last we left our heroes, our characters. When last we left our characters.
I love that question mark. Heroes?
I'm not comfortable calling them heroes just yet. Just yet. So, if y'all remember, we were in the village of Blint right there. We had the story behind that first one shot was that in Blint there's a tradition of having a wall wizard that guards the big wall, the gate between there and the sunken shallows, to make sure nothing bad rises up from that place. And somehow, some way, the wall wizard was transmogrified into a sheep. It was his apprentice who was jealous of his success and wanted to kill him, basically. The sheep runs into town, panicked, where you guys find yourselves. The sheep runs into you, and he has a scroll of read animal on him. He urges you to help him. You cast the
Read
scroll.
animal?
He says, "Help, help." There are basically these bounty hunters in town who want the sheep for money, and you all said no to them quite soundly. You all go to the wizard's hut, or I guess the apprentice's hut, to be rid of him.
Wait now. I'd remember if there was a sheep. There was no sheep. That was a donkey.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a donkey there, Bobby B.
Oh boy. You guys reach the house of the apprentice, and there are a bunch of animals who's guarding the place, gorillas and whatnot. You later learn that they're all wild-shaped guards, humans basically, who fight you, who tried to fight you anyway. They did not have great success against Bobby B. That I remember.
He had a stool and saying, "Back, back, back, you evil!"
Exactly. The apprentice conjures up a wood dragon made out of household wood, bed and whatnot. You guys fight the dragon. The apprentice, a bit desperate, tries to cast his wand of wild shaping, basically, but she had already used it a bit too much that time, and there was a good chance that the wand backfires. It backfired and transformed her into a gibbering mouther. This massive flesh. Was that the case? No.
Yep.
It's been so long that I forget the details.
I thought somebody cast it on her. I don't remember.
Oh, you know, you might be right. Somebody actually might have cast it on.
Perhaps.
I wonder who that would have been.
I wonder.
We end up reshape-shifting the wall wizard back to his normal self, and you're all expecting a reward now. And he's like, "Oh, I don't really have a lot of gold, actually. See,
No, I think we cast it on the wizard."
Yes. Yes.
Now,
Yes.
You listen here. There was no we involved.
Yes. So what happened? Yes. Okay, I remember now. The apprentice cast it on himself, wanting to shapeshift into, a beast, but it backfired, gibbering mouther. Okay, great. The wizard goes back to his normal self, and after telling you guys that he has no money for you guys, you decide to cast him back as a sheep. Now I told you guys, now watch out, there's a chance it backfires, and it doesn't transform into a sheep, but a gibbering mouther. And you all like, okay, fine, let's do it. It backfired, and the wizard was now a gibbering mouther.
Correction, the wizard was now food.
Which our catfolk just enjoyed a nice meal.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the one shot with our B team. Where are they now? What are they doing now? Well, for the sake of this one shot, we'll be jumping in time just a few months. We are now in the month of October compared to real time now. And you guys find yourselves in the nearby city of Lorinar's Pass. A big stop for all travelers, but there's a pretty popular place. Those who are making their way from this region to the eastern region of Eastwall, and many people stop here. And as it stands, very soon will be the Harvest Festival in Lorinar's Pass. We are in October, and people are getting very excited to celebrate the Harvest Festival. Whereas in Eastwall, they're getting ready to celebrate the Festival of Nora. Here it's the Harvest Festival, and you guys find yourselves in the local drinking area. Let's see here. All right. Here's the music, and loop it if you want. All right. So you are all at the local tavern, and you are enjoying a beautiful day. It is morning. You guys are awake and enjoying breakfast
I do
at
not hear
Lornar's
music.
Pass. What?
I do not hear music.
I sent you a link for the YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
Not doing with a bot today. So much easier this way.
Mm-hmm.
Less hassle.
Less hassle.
The town is in full display. There are banners of yellow, orange, and red strewn about between buildings. People are busying about with all kinds of different flowers and lots of food as well as being prepared. The Harvest Festival will happen in a few weeks from now, but people are excited to get in a good mood, and so things are already in a flurry. You all here enjoying some leisure time between jobs. Not really having a particular job right now, but still enjoying one another's company here in this small place. Since it is morning, there was not many people here. You will see a half orc at a lone table. You will see two other people at the southern side of the inn. One appears to be a young tiefling girl, and the other is a human woman. And the bartender is there as well. We'll begin as such. The tiefling girl will stand up. She will brandish this large walking stick that she has on her back. She'll take it out and she'll start doing these motions, these spear stabbing motions. Yeah, hi-ya, hi-ya. And we'll be like spinning around and showing off her prowess with this walking stick. While the woman is watching with a worried but pleasant smile. At some point, the weight of the stick will unbalance her, and she'll like start flailing about and backstepping over here, and she will kind of nudge the table a bit as she finds her balance again.
Be careful. You don't want to hurt yourself with that thing or with the table.
She'll find the balance, look towards you a bit sheepishly, shy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. She will run back to the lady and very excitingly she will say, So, do you see that? See that? Can't wait to show Grandma all of this. I know she'd be super happy to hear all about Nora and Nephalon. It's gonna be so cool. Can't wait to see her. The woman will be a bit more reserved. It's like, yes. But please behave yourself here when public. We're not there yet. We'll be reaching there by tonight normally. You'll get to see her tonight. I'm sure she'll love to hear all about what happened with you. Just why don't you sit down and finish your food? So she will happily hop down, put a stick by the wall, and start chewing. The woman will look towards you all, and she will gesture a apology towards you all for the disturbance.
Bobby B, she's not a goat. She's a ram.
Yeah, that's a ram.
Yeah, you can tell because she rammed into our table.
Oh yeah, that does make more sense now that you mention it.
Do you need some more water for your leaves?
No, I'm good. You'll hear slurping sounds from down by his feet. But thanks
You
for
guys are both
offering.
wrong. That's not a ram. Rams don't talk.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you used to say donkeys didn't talk too, but I still remember that donkey.
I still think
He's got you there.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't a donkey either. But that's not the case.
The door of the inn will open, and walking forward in will be a nice-looking rat folk, well-dressed. He seems to have some kind of clipboard. He's holding it. He's got a pencil in the other hand, and he'll be walking up towards the innkeeper. They'll both be speaking quite loudly, so you all can overhear them quite easily. Oi, Biggs! I got the supplies back. Oh yeah, alright. So what you got? You will be running down a list of supplies for the maintenance of the inn, food, various room equipment, and all that. And the rat folk will end his report. And the innkeeper seems perplexed. He shrugs, folds his arms. All right, but well, where's the rest? I got the cider. Where's the cider, man? Rat folk then, well, man, I don't know. We haven't heard anything from Tell still. They'll be going back and forth like, what? Still nothing? He's supposed to be here by now. I know, man, I know. There's been no news about him. No news from the orchard at all. A quite visible look of worry is etched on the innkeeper's face. But what are we gonna do then? How can we have a harvest festival with no cider? He should be here by now. There should be plenty of people helping out in the orchard. Why hasn't he come? What's going on? The rifle just shrugs. I don't know, man, but I didn't get no cider from my supply runs. I don't know what to tell you, man. Sorry. The harvest festival is only in a few weeks. What are we gonna do? Oh, no cider. This thing will be a bust. Oh, man. Ralph shrugs. I know, man, I know. It's just... We'll think of something, man. And he'll begin to walk out of the inn. Biggs, the innkeeper, has both of his shoulders on the bar. Just he's rubbing his temples. Oh no! What a disaster! What a disaster!
Hey
Oh.
there, Biggs. Couldn't help but overhearing your business.
Oh, hey, it's you. Oh, yes, a box person? No, Naxxob, that's right. Hey.
Yes. I don't mean to come in and, damper on your parade, but it is that time of month and your taxes are behind, at least by 3 months. I'm gonna need you to pay that soon. You're back behind by at least 20 silver.
I know. Look, I was planning on getting it all back with the Harvest Festival. Profits would be soaring this year. If the Harvest Festival goes well, I'd pay you threefold what I owe. But
Well, we don't need you to pay extra. It's just taxes. You know what the king wants and everything.
I know, but
I
with
wouldn't.
the Harvest Festival about to be a giant bust, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Or, well, I mean, I'll have to, but
Oh, I mean, you would better hope you make it. Otherwise, you'll be seeing the dungeons, and we don't really like seeing the dungeons.
don't remind
Oh,
me,
hey,
Noxob.
Bobby. What can I do for you? Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they have any cider.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But hey, I just saw what looked like a snack walk out of the bar.
No, yeah, I saw him too, but he's not a snack. He talks. I can't eat things that talk.
Oh, is that how that works?
Well,
Yeah,
you can eat them
unfortunately.
when they're dead.
Well, that's true. But I can't go killing people. Not as a government official.
Okay. Oh, you see Bobby Bean start walking and he turns around. Oh yeah, I guess that's a good point.
Well, if they accidentally stumble and fall on a sword or something, that's a different story. That's not killing them. That's an accident, right?
That's a
Oh.
good point, too. A
I
really good point. She winks.
A local guardsman will appear and will begin talking with Biggs,
This the guy's
saying
named
that
Wedge.
oh, Biggs, you're aware that we're still out of sight of for the festival, eh? He nods. It's been weeks now, and well, we're starting to need to take matters in our own hands. It seems that Newton Tell is having a hard time, and he's not coming. No one's heard of him in weeks, and it's become a problem for us as well. Biggs just kind of, I know. What do you want me to do?
Wait, what did you say his name was again?
Newton Tell, the orchard manager.
Oh, Newton. That's right. Yeah, he's behind by like 4 months. I gotta pass that way anyway because I gotta do my collection. I could probably see what's going on.
The guard looks at you, then looks at Biggs. Well, I was going to ask you to keep an eye out for any able-bodied man or woman who would be willing to investigate the orchard.
Ooh, you mean we get paid?
He then he looks at you three. However,
No, you
seems
said
Well,
said something about
luck
pay.
may have fallen into my hands already.
I'll have you know I happen to be an expert when it comes to trees and apples and vegetables. I used to work on a farm, you know, before I got lost.
And I am exceptionally able-bodied. And as she says that, her arm falls off. And she picks it back up and puts it back on, and she's like, "You saw nothing."
Really gotta get that looked out, you know. It's not normal. People are gonna give you funny looks. They see your arm come off.
So,
I've heard you. You three have been around here for a few days now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you all seem like the adventuring type, no?
we like to travel. Yes.
We have a situation on our hands, and we're looking for help.
What's the situation?
Their situation is they're trying to make apple juice without apples.
Well, that sounds like a situation, all right.
Well, to put it quite simply, yes. This harvest festival is not going very well. Everything is in place except we're missing the key ingredient drinks, the cider. Normally, by now, Newton Tell, the old orchard manager down the road, has come to the pass and has recruited aid to harvest his orchard and then to help him make the cider. And normally by now the cider should be here. And normally it's Biggs here who keeps them in his cellar and ferments it. Now, it's been weeks since he was supposed to come. He has not been seen. No one knows what's happened to him.
Well, that's perfect. We can go get your apples. And my friend knocks off. He goes and pokes her. She's covered in fur, so she can help out too.
I'll have you know I'm very furry.
Normally, it's not a problem for us. However, with the increased activity of the Harvest Festival, we are all quite busy, and there have been rumors of bandits alongside the road from here to the orchard nowadays. We're kind of in a situation where we can't
Are
afford
you
to.
serious?
Yes.
Did you hear that, Bobby B and Briar? There are bands playing in the roads.
I can't wait to listen to music on the road. I love music. He pulls out his little ion stone, floats it above his head, and starts singing, "This is light of mine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine."
Well, listen. There's probably nothing, but there has been bandits who's been attacking along the road, so either Newton Tail can't get to us because it's not safe, he can't get word reached out for us, or I don't know what else it could be. But here's the case. We used about 10 casks of cider last year, and we had enough then. And now we have none. Look, if you're willing to help out, if you'd be willing to head to the orchard and return back here with the cider, we'd be willing to pay about 50 gold per cask. How's that sound?
I'll be honest, I wasn't listening, but sure. 50 gold per something that we're getting?
Gold per apple.
How about
Per
we
apple?
75 gold per cask? Did you get the whisper I gave to you earlier?
Did you get the whisper that I gave you?
Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, cool.
Cast of apples. Wait, 50 per cast. Bands? We're supposed to bring the people from the bands. They have the apples.
Oh, that makes sense. So,
Yeah.
if I understand right, we're supposed to go find these music players and get them to pick some apples from an apple tree, put them in a barrel, and bring them here?
Despite not seeing his face, his eyes are shifting awkwardly. No. No, that's not what I said at all. We need... I would like for you to go to the orchard and find out what's going wrong. And
you'll
if
pay
possible, to
us-
bring back some casks of cider
And you'll
for the
pay
Harvest Festival.
And you'll pay 75 gold for each cask.
I'm pretty sure I said 50.
I thought you said 60.
Everybody's been throwing numbers around.
Look, why don't we just call it an even 100 and we'll be good?
Brian perks up 100 sounds good to me. Let's go.
Hey, whoa, now hold on there, you.
Alright, Bobby B, let's get going. We have to go get these apples.
You know, I think I'd rather wait and find someone else to do this job then.
Where
You already agreed. You shook
Biggs,
my hand.
Biggs, make sure you tell us if any reasonable, able-bodied men and women are willing to help out. I'm afraid that 100 is well, we don't have that kind of financing here in Lornar's Pass.
Okay, 75. That's fine. We can do it for 75.
He'll
What do you
stop
think,
you
Bobby
and
B?
tell you what. I've been stopped by at least 20 people today asking about the cider. It's become a bit insane. So I'll tell you what. We keep the 50 gold per cider, however, the 50 gold per cask. However, if you bring back all 10, there's going to be a bonus 100. On top of the
Okay. That's
50 per cider.
So that's, let's see,
That's
there's
an extra
10,
10 gold per cask if we bring them all 10 back.
10 ciders and including the taxes, that's gonna be 626 gold pieces. Okay, sounds like a deal. We'll go do that.
Excellent. We will provide you with a wagon and 2 horses for the carrying of the casks.
Oh, did you hear
Oh, but-
that, Bobby?
The
We're gonna
orchard is
ride.
about
We
one
found
day's
you a ride,
ride to the
Bobby.
north.
We found you a ride, Bobby.
Oh boy.
You'll
But
get to.
I got my ride right here. He pulls out a little thing from his bag. Holds in his hand. You hear some cranking, just kind of, and then he puts this on the ground. This is right.
It's a toy. The wagon and the 2 horses must come back intact, or the deal's off.
Ah,
We are
you're
not.
putting up
We
a
are
lot.
not giving you horses and a carriage. We are lending them to you for the good of the Harvest Festival.
Oh, assuming those bands don't play their music too loud and scare the horses away, they should be fine. We'll bring them back.
Who said anything about music? You know. Never mind. Very well. I shall go fetch the horses. Meet me back here in a half hour.
He
Half hour.
seemed very putting a lot of rules on everything, didn't he?
Did you hear that? That's enough time to find a snack.
What'd you have
So
in
you've got about
mind?
30 minutes of spare time, I guess, to do whatever you want for a bit before being ready to head on out.
Well, there was that snack that walked out of the bar.
Oh, you can't
Fire,
eat that, Bobby B.
Take the 8 silver pieces that she found
She found it, yeah.
and gets a snack for the road.
All
What
right.
is this lady doing? Is she behind a cart? Is she selling something?
No, she is simply setting up some decorations. She's got like a tent structure that she's raising up. She doesn't appear to be selling anything. It's just decoration for the festival coming up.
Oh, okay.
I'm buying
Where would a snack cart be?
Snack cart B, well, no doubt by the big city hall building. You walk around there, there's bound to be some people selling some neat stuff.
Briar winks at the tiefling girl and said, "Keep practicing. You'll get better."
Upon hearing that, she grins and holds the stick in both hands and looks at the other woman.
And
Just super happy.
And whatever's left of the 8 silver pieces, she flips to the tiefling.
She's super excited and she'll scramble up and to you she will bow and say, Nephthaloa's blessing upon you. May you smite demons and may you be a shield to everyone.
Oh, we'll see. What stumbles upon
The woman will try and tamper her excitement. Like, Rashana, calm down. It's okay.
have a good day.
You too!
And flutters out of there.
Alright, well, hold on. So, Noxlov just ran ahead.
I climbed a building.
You climbed a building, what?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because that's what Noxo does.
Why would you climb a building?
Bobby
Well,
B
there was a-
still. La 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 la.
Upon climbing all that, you will hear a nearby guard telling you to get down from there. Stop being so unruly. You are a tax collector after all.
I'm also a cat.
You are asked to dismount the building. Please. Well, Bobby B, it seems like you are by yourself by the time that Briar gets out of the inn and Knoxoff just runs away. Anything particular that you're doing? Just walking about?
I'm looking for that snack.
Well,
Let's
make me a perception check. If you're talking about snack as in that Ratfolk person, then he's behind you. If you're talking about more just, Harvest Festival food and snacks, then it's on the other side of the building.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Briar, you walk out just as you see Bobby B making his way towards. He's on his way.
Hey, Briar, you have any cheese?
She pats herself up and down. I don't have any on me.
Could you give me some cheese?
Biggs in there might have some cheese if you ask him.
Oh yeah, I should ask the big cheese.
He will just shrug and he'll toss you a few slices of cheese, which he'll add to your tab later on.
Thanks for the cheese. Oh boy, she's gonna be so happy.
You'll see the Ratfolk is busy unloading boxes from a small cart. And he's moving it to a platform by the inn over there.
Okay, here we go. You'll see he's got the cheese in one hand. He's gonna walk over. He's gonna stand over here, kind of hide behind his big shield and just watch, occasionally poking his head out.
The Ratfolk seems mostly unfazed, though every now and then, every time he returns to his boxes, he kind of just throws a shifty look at you and after about 3 times,
while he's moving his box back and forth, Bobby B's gonna quickly dart over, place the cheese in between his route while he's on the opposite end on the ground, and then step over here and just kind of hide behind his shield.
He grabs a small hand-sized box from his cart. He turns over and steps over here and he stops. And you see him. He's sniffing. You hear me say, that's Gargoyella. Where? He looks around. He sees you, the big tree. He points his nose your way. No. It's over here. He'll then...
While he's sniffing, Bobby B is going to attempt to sneak over.
Make a stealth check against this perception DC. Well, That's a fail.
Probably he's gonna be walking.
Oh.
Okay, here I come. I'm gonna sneak up on you. Don't
Friggin-
move.
You start taking a
Brian's
few
just
steps, and he just
watching this
looks at
whole-
you. He
whole
looks at
thing
you.
Fold out.
You smell
and-
cheese? I'm smelling gargoyella. You see cheese somewhere?
Gargle. Oh yeah, I think there's some cheese over there.
He darts his eyes over there. Finally, he'll. Well, let's see. He doesn't find it.
I swear it's over here somewhere. I just saw it.
He just keeps sniffing around. He's not finding anything. But the smell is very distinct, but it's over here somewhere. Where is it?
I swear it's over here. I just saw it.
Where did the cheese go?
I don't know. It's somewhere. Here, I'll help you find it. Can I use my
thank you.
perception?
Yes, of course. You know where it is.
Do I though? It's been a while.
Yes, you do.
Okay. The cheese is over there.
You'll see him just leap towards the cheese and just
I have a
eats the whole
question.
thing.
While you're eating, can you talk?
Sure. What do you want?
Oh, that's a shame.
Hey, look, I got work to do, so if you don't mind.
That's
good
a
cheese.
real brain tickler, that one.
Good entertainment value, though. She's eating her snack while watching.
And in the meantime, Bobby B's gonna try to figure out how to make somebody not talk.
Bobby B, you can't do that. That's murder.
Noxab, what are you doing?
What is this lady doing? Well, let's put this crowd of people.
Well, you have this woman here who is selling food.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want food.
Well, you reach her stall, and the smells are quite delightful. You've got pumpkin pie, you've got cookies, you've got all kinds of nice little autumn flavored food.
Does
All
she have?
there on display. Sugared apples, candy apples, and caramel apples, and all kinds of nice stuff like that.
I'll take some carameled apples, like a whole tray of carameled apples.
Well, there's a group of 3 people who are there in front of you, and they are taking their sweet time deciding. The lady to the left, Dorothea, there is just she doesn't know what to take. Do I want this? Do I want that? I don't know. The pie looks good, and the other 2 seem quite irritated. Like, come on, let's do this. But she's just, but I don't know what I want though.
Do they seem like they're together?
Yes, they are together.
Okay. I will poke the half shirtless guy. And I'll say, excuse me.
Oh, hey there, hey, how you
Um,
doing?
I'm doing fine. She waves and her hand falls off.
Yeah, you look for. Oh my, oh no.
She picks her hand back up and puts it back on. I already
Oh,
know
no.
what I want. Would you mind if I step forward and order it real quick? I'll be
No.
really fast.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay with that? He kind of just like weakly points at your arm. Are you sure it's gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, that just happens sometimes.
Okay. They move aside.
Thank you.
Weirdo.
Hi there. I would like to order a tray of caramel apples.
Well, absolutely, darling. A full tray is gonna be 9 silver.
Okay, 9 silver. I think I can do that. Do you have any like pumpkin spice lattes?
That is a uncommon item, so if she rolls a 10 above, nope, she has none.
That's unfortunate.
I'm afraid the special drinks will be coming in as we get closer to the Harvest Festival. Sorry, sweetie.
I was hoping I could show my friend. I've been telling him all about it. Oh
Well,
well,
you come here in about a week or two, and then I'll probably have some.
So 9 silver for the tray.
Full tray, that's 12 apples for you.
Okay, here you go.
Enjoy.
For some reason, apparently, I don't have 9 silver, but I have 2 gold pieces.
That'll work.
Remove value, not specific type. Okay, there we go.
Alright, so
Alright.
you now have 12 apples in tow.
Okie dokie. So instead of walking around the cart, she just jumps over her stall and lands on the other side. And she'll head. She won't climb over the building this time.
You will see Briar there, who's looking at the nearby rat folk, just shaking her head like, "You can't do that, Bobby B. That's murder."
Is Bobby B gonna murder someone?
Oh, I think he's thinking about it.
Oh, he must be really hungry. I better stop him. Bobby B! You might be muted, I'm not sure.
I'm just deep in thought.
Hey, Bobby. I know you're really hungry, so I brought you some apples. Some caramel apples.
Oh, thanks. Well, here you are, all nice, coming with a snack for me, and I'm coming up empty-handed for you.
Oh, that's okay. I've got some apples for myself, too.
Wait!
Do I hear him say that?
You see him just look at the two and just shake his head in disbelief, like, neighborhood gets weirder every time.
Hold on! He's gonna walk forward. Would you like a candy apple? As he pokes it.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, here you go.
Bobby B,
Hi.
didn't he say he had work to do?
Yeah, if I take one, can you leave me be, please?
Sure. But you have to answer one question for me, and then I guess I'll leave you alone. While you're eating that, can you talk?
Oh Oh my jeez.
He resists being confused. Well, whatever. He starts eating and it's not good.
Sour apple. Ooh, those suck.
Not a good one.
Well, dang. Sorry, Noxob, I tried, but this one's just too difficult.
Anyway. He's done with his boxes, he'll head on back in the tavern.
God dang.
The point is that you did your best, Bobby. That's all I ever
Yeah.
ask of you.
Guess so. Guess I'll have to keep an eye out for rat traps.
Oh, time passes on, and we'll be approaching the 30-minute mark, unless there's something else you guys want to do.
I'm gonna go back into the tavern. See, there's a guy in my spot. Oh, it's Biggs.
He's cleaning up your table.
Still waiting on the guard, eh?
What guard?
It just so happens that you'll be seeing him coming up the street, and he's got 2 horses and a carriage ready. Well, a wagon kind of thing.
Oh. It's about
We'll be
time.
heading up. Oh, good, you're all here. Where's that? I thought you were 3.
Right behind you.
Get down from the cart, Noxob. You tax collectors, I swear. Anyway, so here's the stuff. Here's a horse in the wagon. You just follow the road and eventually turn left at the fork, and you should make it there by evening.
All right, thank you very much.
If you return, then thank you very much.
Can't wait to listen to music on the road.
I know it's gonna be so fun.
Right. He just shakes his head. Okay.
All right, Bobby B, let me help you into the carriage.
Okay.
She'll just...
I warn you, I'm heavier than I look.
Oh, I know. She just grabs him and throws him in.
The guard. I just posted in Pathfinder to not.
Quite so. Y'all ready to leave town?
Yep.
So,
Well,
Come on, Briar. You can drive the carriage. You know you like commanding horses.
very well. You all start on your way. You get near the city walls at the gate when you are stopped by, well, a lone man will flag you down off the side of the road. It'll be this man right here.
Can we help you?
Yes. He will look around to make sure that nobody's nearby or listening. He'll say, look, going to get the cider is all well and good and all, but I know for a fact that cider's not the only thing that Newton Tell has been dealing with.
Has he been dealing with rat traps too?
What? No. Listen, I have on good authority that this man was, say, some kind of alchemist as well. And he may have purchased some, let's say, less than legal ingredients around town.
Oh, you're talking about illicit goods.
Not that loud. Look, I just figured that he might have had a rat problem or something, or something like that. But I
So you
wouldn't want.
are talking about rat traps.
A rat problem.
He's probably talking about some poison.
Do those make
Oh.
rats not talk?
I'm thinking maybe he's wanting to make some poison apples or something.
Look. I wouldn't. I wouldn't dare sell poison to a half-cocked man or anything. I honestly thought that he had a rat problem. So, look, I know that you guys are more understanding than others are. It said some folk around here might not be so patient. So as well, I figured if there's adventurers going near the orchard, well, I don't want any noses poking in business where noses don't belong.
Well,
Wouldn't
the only poking I do is with this. She whips out her short sword right to his nose.
Yes, very, very, very nice. Look, all I'm saying is that if it's found out that
So when'd you sell him?
if it's found out that Newton Tell has been dealing with this kind of stuff, it wouldn't take half a day before people start looking for me. So look,
Oh!
let's make this simple, you three.
You sold him drugs.
Digs the short sword a little bit deeper into the tip of his nose. What'd you sell him?
I'll make this simple, you three. If you go into the orchard, I'll pay you 300 gold if you find the poison bottle that I sold him and bring it back to me. No questions asked, no nothing. 300 gold on the table is yours. Should be a blue bottle.
What's your
300 gold is
name?
not very much.
What's your name?
Bobby
you.
We know your name, BB.
My name is irrelevant. 300 on the table.
Then
Well,
how are we gonna find
mister-
you?
Irrelevant.
Don't
You
worry.
just
I will find you instead.
you just confessed to the sale of poison to a government official.
Oh,
I am obligated to not keep my mouth shut by my job. So
Briar's looking up. Oh, you tattled on yourself? Oh, I bet you can hush up a government official if you decide to pay him more. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
I don't usually take bribes, but if you have any like health potions with you, I might be obliged.
He will straighten up. Of course. Yes, certainly.
Might want to check her poison. bet he's-
Here.
I bet he's in the works for the local apothecary. Maybe we should go poking
He
around in there.
will brandish out three moderate healing potions and say, "They're yours. Should you accept?"
I want you to
Thank
take
you
a sip
very
of mine.
much.
I want you to take a sip of mine before we go.
Wait, me or him?
No, I'm talking to him.
He will confirm that no, these are legit as well.
Briar taps her fingers.
Okay, but I don't have any more to give. If you ask me to take one, then I'm only giving you two.
No, I said sip. Sip.
Whatever, fine.
Can you
He'll
add
take a
that?
sip from one of the potions.
Okay, but that one's yours. I don't want his cooties.
Can you
He feels fine. He feels better now.
put it into my inventory, or do I just add it? Can I add?
Well,
something?
you didn't agree yet, so no.
Oh. No, I
This
did.
is
I
a-
said
this is
yeah.
on
That's good.
condition that you guys find him his poison
Yeah.
bottle and give it back to him.
300 gold piece a person and potions. That's what we agreed to.
No, there's only one bottle. 300 is it.
That's not what I
Yeah.
heard. I heard 300 a person.
Now hold on, Briar. Noxob's the public official, not you.
If we take any more than 300, we're gonna have to pay extra taxes. I would prefer not to do that.
Well, technically, we shouldn't be. This is kind of under table stuff. We shouldn't be taxed anyway. Anyway,
Briar,
let's go.
you have to pay taxes on tables. And stools, too.
I will
sorry,
await
Bobby.
your return.
You still haven't forgiven me for the stool tax, have you?
No.
It's just my job. I'm sorry.
Noxob now has 3 potions of moderate healing.
Thank you.
He said that someone orchard a blue bottle with the name Adder's Tongue on it. That's a poison, and make sure that you don't mix it up with the other stuff.
Adder's tongue, okay.
And no one stops you anymore. You all can head on out of town and reach the orchard.
Okay.
The orchard will. The orchard is a fair distance from the town. It takes a few hours to get there. Along the road, it is simply peaceful. It's quiet. There's not much going on. You will encounter some other traveling parties going the other way, but nothing out of the ordinary. Certainly no signs of any bandit attacks. It's just a simple, smooth ride. A nice, cool autumn day, strangely enough.
Briar's fluttering about on her wings a little bit, looking.
I'm so happy that I made Noxob a tax collector.
One of the traveling carts that you pass by will have a bard in it, a traveling bard, and upon request you'll see the dwarf man, the dwarf will stand up and seemingly out of nowhere whisk out a tuba.
The
And-
hell? How did he pull that out of his?
And as passed by, he's blowing his tuba.
Oh, look, Bobby B, it's the bandit.
I'm not sure I want to know where he pulled that thing out of.
There he
That
goes.
Tell your friends about Douglas. He waves.
Thanks, friendly pillow band.
But beyond that, it's simple commoners and families making their way around. It is now, unless you guys do anything else, it will reach late afternoon, about 5-ish, when you guys will reach the edge of the orchard. The fork to the left from the road will lead to the orchard. You guys go past a narrow series of trees, basic trees, and you guys will eventually reach a opening. Let's see here. Yes, the path you're traveling eases a bit, and then eventually yields to a clearing. You see the orchard just beyond a wooden bridge, which crosses a small stream that cuts through the forest. You can immediately tell something is wrong. A odd air hangs over this place like a dark curtain covering a painting. A wind picks up to make the trees sway. A pair of crows fly overhead, landing on the orchard's rickety fence.
It stinks here, guys.
I don't know.
Are you sure
I
that's
think
not
it
you?
smells good. Wow. Briar.
I mean, I've come across some of your messes before, and woo, they're pretty bad.
I always clean up my messes. Thank you.
Not that one time with that big gigantic hairball. Oh boy.
Well, that's different. That's hair. That's a gift. Not a mess.
You guys will have reached the orchard by now.
Oh, would you look at these guys? Oh, they're so cute.
The upon nearing the bridge, you can get a clearer view of what's going on here. The dismal orchard has been festooned with the trappings of the Harvest Festival. Corn husk banners and pumpkins carved with faces litter the place, but somehow only add to the orchard's dreariness instead of bringing any mirth. Hung along the fence and propped up along the sides of the bridge are strawmen. Nothing more than clothing stuffed with straw and faces painted on burlap sacks.
Hey! This map was made with the same map maker that I use.
Possible.
Yeah, it's really a good job.
Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, so this is what you guys see.
Okay. So what are we gonna do with the horsies?
Well, we can just leave the car here with the horses. Well, that's not going to guarantee their safety, but
Briar, you approach the bridge with the others, but you are able to spot something unusual. But there seems to be Sticking out from beneath the bridge, just underneath it, you notice a human arm just jutting out from under the bridge.
Guys? Either the bridge is waving at me, or there's a hand below there. And she points with her short sword.
Next up goes to investigate.
Oh, investigation you will. Alright, so you go around the bridge. Both of you go around the bridge.
I go sneaky like.
And from where you guys are now, you're able to clearly see. Let's see. Yes. You play nice now. Yes, and see, there are 2 dead bodies underneath the bridge. They do appear to be humans. They are in simple leather clothing. You'll find a crossbow lying on the ground and a dagger as well.
Briar searches them over.
Make a perception check. Nice, okay. So, upon closer inspection, you will notice that these 2 bodies have been raked to death by the claws of some animal.
Ew, ew.
An even closer inspection will reveal that throughout his body, either plugging the wounds or just tattered on the clothing, bits of straw just all around his body.
Now, this doesn't look like a normal animal attack, does it? Like
Noxop is going to. Is the hand of this guy right here? Is it intact?
The hand, yeah.
She's gonna cut it off.
He offers no resistance. The hand gets chopped off.
So she takes the hand and she kind of like pushes it into her stomach, and her body absorbs it.
No one saw that.
No, no one saw that. That's good. That's a good hand.
Briar, you will notice that these 2 guys do have a small coin purse on them as well.
Ooh, quaint. I happily.
If you double click on the token, is it lootable? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
Oh yes.
Take everything. All right.
How do I take stuff?
Drag and drop.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Bobby B, make a perception check.
Okay, I'm just soaking my roots in the water.
Yes, well, you're the only one who's not directly underneath the bridge.
I'm just having a good soak.
You just enjoying the time, man. The water is clean, though it's some streaks of blood goes by.
Tastes a little sour. Wonder why the water's red. What does it mean?
Bobby B, we found dead bodies here. That's why it's red.
Bobby B, you are busy enjoying your time over there.
Mm-hmm.
When you can see in front of you, a shadow begins to loom above you.
Oh boy, not a shadow of a loom.
It's a shadow of a loom. The shadow appears long, but also has a thin, long, horizontal part to him, kind of like a T.
Well, Bobby B's fascinated by the shadow. He's gonna keep looking at it.
Bobby B, watch out behind you!
What's making it red?
You are busy admiring the shadow when you hear the sound of wood creaking and the sound of a burlap sack being tossed around. And I'm gonna ask you, does 18 hit?
18? Nope.
Well, you are too small. You just feel a small rush of wind behind your back, but nothing seemingly happening.
Wait, I heard a sack. There could be apples. He's gonna turn in the direction and he heard the noise.
You see a looming scarecrow just looking at you and T-posing over you to assert dominance. Suddenly,
no.
yes. And as you notice that, the other two members are getting out of the bridge, out from behind, under the bridge, and you'll notice that the straw men on the bridge begin to move. Some of them. Its body seems to be driven by some malign force. Though its painted face is unmoving, it seems to stare at you for the briefest of moments, sizing you up and then starts bouncing towards you all and lashing at y'all with their limbs. Roll initiative!
I posted another GIF with the scarecrow.
How do you roll initiative? Oh, there we go.
That's some incredible initiative we got there.
Y'all are
I don't think it's that scarecrow.
amazing.
Oh boy, I gotta remember how to play a new character. Here we go.
That's right. Alright, we've all rolled. Here we go. Oh, well. It is the one who's asked Bobby B first. By the time it takes for you to realize, oh no, and stand up, he's able to get some more attacks in. Seeing as you're quite small, he will attempt to claw at you instead.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to check who I am. I think I have a thing. Is it this one? Or is it this one?
It's reactive shield, that's the
It
one.
is reactive shield.
Okay. It's
Just
paused,
before
then.
he swipes at you, you are able to raise your shield just in time.
Okay.
Which, in that case, he misses then. Since you have a 25 to AC then.
Sure does.
Well then. Alright, well, now that you turned around and you're looking at him, you see his burlap head just lean towards you and glare at you. Make a will save.
Mm.
Oh no. Oh, click on the button. That'll work.
Success. You've never seen a walking straw man before, but oh, he's kind of mean looking. Well, now it's your turn.
Is that a fear effect?
Yes, it is.
Because I'm brave.
When you roll a success, you get a crit success. Well then, you are not frightened at all. Nice. All right then, it's your turn. Unscared,
Mr. Man.
unflinching.
I think you have apples, so, wait, can you talk?
You simply hear the wind rustling through his shirt.
It's
Okay,
fine
here
to
we
murder
go.
these guys, BB.
And he's just gonna pull, you'll see a barstool materialize out of thin air as he swings.
It hits. Kabonk.
Okay.
The barstool just bashes his chest as he creaks backward, and he puts himself back straight up into place.
He's gonna look about, notice the other ones. Oh boy, here we go. It's gonna come walk over here. And then he's gonna anchor himself into the ground on the path there.
Alright, well,
Field
This-
forward on the bridge.
this scarecrow has not yet seen the Briar and knocks out his. He sees Bobby B though. They're just assuming a terrifying stance. You see him just hop on his stick, hop towards you, as he will attempt to bonk you with his head. You see, like he leans backwards and then boing, and tries to slam you like that. Oh no!
But he misses.
He will re-roll his dice roll.
What a pun.
He misses even more. Ah, well, he's got one action left. He tries to bonk you again. Oh no! Well, moving on then. Hey, Brian, it's you.
Again.
So you are still underneath the bridge a bit. You heard the sound of wood boinging, bouncing on the bridge. You can see the scarecrow right by you, who tried to attack Bobby B.
All right. So, am I able to, with my wing?
What?
Hold on. I'm
Okay,
trying
fine.
to find my things here, and I can't seem to find it. With
Here's
these,
the-
would I be able to split up to like right there?
How, like, go on top of the bridge?
Yep.
Do me a acrobatics check. You got it.
All right.
You're able to hoist yourself up and with 8 of your wings flap above the bridge, on top of the bridge.
And then I will split right there, and Bobby B stand right there,
Uh-oh.
and I will make an attack. Does that hit?
21, yes it does.
Alright, does sneak attack damage come into play since I'm flanked?
He's flanked. which means flat-footed. Sneak attack works if it's got flat-footed, yes.
Alright. So flat, and then I think I do another 2d6.
There should be a button for sneak attack on your strikes. There should be a toggle above your strikes. Unless I'm mistaken.
Yes, there is. On your character sheet, in the Actions tab, you have a checkbox at the top. Enable abilities that require a flat-footed target. That might work. I don't know.
I didn't.
Oh well.
Is
But
it
I think
because
it's
he
an-
technically doesn't have flat-footed?
It should automatically. Okay, well now it does.
Okay, and
So-
then
Your sneak attack is what, a 3d6 something?
that's what I think it's 2d6. Yeah, because it increases by 1 every 5th, 11th, and 17th level.
Nice.
So,
Yes, it's 2d6. All right.
roll
Another 2d6.
2d6.
All right. Yeah, there you go. You should have one action left.
Then I will raise my shield.
A rogue with a shield.
I know, right?
Well, this scarecrow has got his eyes on Noxob already, so he's gonna go down the bridge and meet you halfway.
Wow. I
And you can
knew
s-
there was something off about you.
He glares at you. Make a will save.
Beep.
You be scared by how he looks. And it's your turn, Noxob.
Look out! They're full of apples!
All right. Let me figure this out. I think I can do this. I'm gonna devise a stratagem. But I'm gonna use that and recall knowledge at the same time because that's something I can do.
All right.
So I'm gonna choose this creature. and
Roll a
then-
d20, it seems.
Yep, roll a d20. This is for my devise a stratagem.
A 10.
It's a 10.
Quite
Okay.
average.
And then what do I need to roll for to recall knowledge?
Oh gosh. Well, you can roll nature for him.
For him?
Nature or Arcana.
Not occultism. Because he seems very occultish.
Swap the
Oh.
Arcana for the occultism. Go ahead, yeah.
Okay. Just because he seems a little out of the ordinary, so I was like,
That's a good point. That makes more sense than Arcana.
alright. I'm not pursuing him as a lead. So
23. All right. Well, this particular scarecrow, you're able to find out that you better watch out for his head. It seems quite heavy. If the head hits you, you could be knocked down to the ground. Should he try to trip you that way by bonking you on the head? His best save is Fortitude, his worst is Will. And he also has a claw attack.
okay. Was that just
Not-
a regular? I'm assuming that was just a regular success, not a critical success.
Not much else I can tell you about him.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna take my whip and I'm gonna give him a slash. So I'm using my devise stratagem. I technically have to use the 10. I don't know how this works. So I got plus 13, so 23. Does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So I should roll my damage. What does that use? That's a nice strategic strike. Okay, good. That's
A
right.
walloping 17. That makes a lot of sense.
I can target. Oh, now I can. It was giving me issues. Okay.
Good call.
Well, that was one attack, and the other one was
You have
another
one action
action.
left.
So I should have one action left.
Yeah.
I put my hand in my pocket,
Oh, I
And
see there.
trust in the heart of the cards, and I use one of my cantrips cards. If I could figure out how to use it. I use shield.
Okay. You use shield, and you see the shield card
It's gone.
dissipate. All right. Your fighting is gone. This scarecrow's not happy that you bonked him with a bar stool. He's never been so humiliated. Yeah, boing 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 towards you, and once again, he's gonna try and bash you to the ground with his head bonk. That's the best thing he knows what to do.
It should be fine for 2 more rounds, right?
Oh yes, my bad. You're right.
I can do about that.
He's gonna hit you, and then he's gonna spend an extra action to knock you down on the ground. The sheer force of the weighted head on your broccoli tree just makes you sit down.
Okay.
That's not a trip action, I'm afraid, so your steady ground won't apply there. You just get bonked on the ground. And that's his turn. He's done. Wobby
Guess there was no saving throw, huh?
Nope, it's just if he hits you with the hit, he spends an action, knockdown.
Okay, well,
It's like grab and all that, you know.
guess it's time to just stand up.
Is your root?
Yeah, it gives a +4 against all that, but
Okay.
doesn't matter if it automatically does it. Time to smack.
That's a crit!
Nice.
Okay, stop being naughty, you. So he raises his bar stool and smacks him.
How you want to do it?
I smack him in the head and he goes flying 10 feet over there. His head, meow.
Like a javelin toss, it just soars in the air and spikes in the ground.
Like wiffle ball.
There you go.
Okay, well there's this one over here. Got one more action.
Another crit!
Okay, here
Nice.
we go.
Because he's flat-footed, it works.
There's the damage.
Your barstool leg just tears through his shirt entirely. And Briar, you just see a barstool leg just pop out of his chest like an alien.
Now you cut that out. Stop being bad. Give me your apples.
That's Saul. He's a store manager.
He's gonna turn around and he's just gonna.
Job too big or small for our expert technicians.
He's gonna mean look at you.
Firestone complete.
Oh no.
Our neighbors since 1920.
You get nothing.
So, do you have any apples? Come on.
He's gonna attempt to claw at you, and that's a miss. The dude's got nothing he can do. Okay, Briar, it's your turn.
Well, I will attack. Alright. So I on my token, or the one I'm targeting.
The one you're
You
targeting.
target the enemy, yeah.
I'm guessing that hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Hey, there you go. Nice. How do you want to do it?
I cleave him in two.
Short sword just goes from up to down. You see the burlap head just burst open, and his shirt gets ripped, and a bunch of straw just falls down to the ground.
And then I spin around to the next scarecrow, and I do this.
Which one you were pointing at? That one? Okay. You turn around, you point at the scarecrow. You menacingly remind him that you're coming after him next. Make an intimidation check then, with a +2.
Oh, that's swashbuckler feat.
Oh, nice. All right. You see the scarecrow. He simply sways in the wind. When you shout, "You're next!" you see a opposite gust of wind blowing backwards. And since he is a straw man, his expression remains unchanged. But that's a good demoralize. Scarecrow's frightened.
He's scared. He's scaredy crow.
Is that? You should have like 2 actions left actually, since that was a reaction.
That was, yeah. And I have to take a 5 foot, don't I?
Well, wait a minute,
Well, he's in 4 squares.
no, sorry, yeah. There you go.
So
no, you don't.
So on that note, that triggers my
Well, there you go. He is flat-footed.
That's fancy.
All right then.
oh well, I don't have permission to put flat footed on him.
I already did.
Okay. Aw, that probably misses. Dang it. Alas.
Somehow, amazingly, the scarecrow is not moving at all. You reach out to swipe him, and at the exact moment, a gust of wind just blows his little stick backwards and forwards. That was 2 actions. You have 1 left, I believe.
And
Roll a 20.
no.
You could. Raise a shield. That's good. All right. Noxob, this one over here. He's gonna try and bonk you with his head.
Oh no, not the head bonk.
It's the head bonk.
Misses.
He's in a good mood today, so he's gonna try again.
He's outstanding in his field.
Any dice roll? That's
Wow.
Wow.
He's a great worker. Nice.
Wow.
Here comes the damage.
hold on,
Oh,
hold on,
That's hilarious.
hold on. Don't I have a thing?
I don't know, do you?
I don't
You
know.
want shield.
What's
You
the
do have a
thing?
shield.
Yeah, can I shield block? Does that do anything?
Yes, you can shield block for 5 or 10 damage. So, should you choose the shield block, you lose the shield, but you take no damage.
Okay, you'll never have it.
If I use my shield block, does that make it to where I don't fall down?
I'm afraid that's a separate action. So
Because I don't take damage?
No, the requirement for the knockdown is that the last action was a success with a strike. He successfully hit you, so he will spend 1 extra action to knock you down prone.
Okay.
The weighted head goes backwards and slams at you full force. You raise the arcane shield raises up and his head just crashes against the shield. You take no damage, but the shield erupts. And under the burst of the shield, you fall down to the ground.
No, I wasn't shield blocking. I just wanted to know what it did.
Oh, well then. Your turn.
Okay.
Take 4 damage and go to the next person. I'm not re-describing that.
Okay, I stand up.
You do.
I pull a feather from outside of my pocket, and it transforms into a ladder. And I grab it and stick it to his neck. All right, let's do this. And then I start to run with it, and like I want to push him.
I'm gonna ask you for an
Into a
attack roll on
tree.
that one.
What kind of attack roll?
Melee attack roll.
Just like a regular weapon attack or unarmored attack or what?
Use your unarmed attack for this.
Okay. Well,
You take out the
apparently-
ladder, but it's a bit unwieldy. He is too close to you to be able to press the ladder against him. You still have the ladder in your hand, though. But he is looming over you, kind of. I believe you have 1 action left. Well, no. You stood up, you activated the ladder, and then you attacked with it.
That's it. But I got my ladder. I'm ready.
Bobby B!
Oh
It's-
boy.
It's your turn.
I'm a bit indecisive. Okay.
Thanks, Amethyst.
I don't know why that was Amethyst. Thanks for coming. Okay, here we go.
So you see Noxob, who's fumbling about with a ladder in her hands.
Bobby B is looking back and forth. You'll see a little thought bubble up here above his head, and then a coin will flip. I guess Amethyst flips it. And then he's gonna walk over here. You look like you got your hands full.
He just won't sit still.
You're right. Bobby B's gonna come over here actually instead of running over there. He's gonna attempt to grab the ladder from Noxob.
Since it's from your ally, well, are you willing, Noxob?
Is he axing or is he just gonna grab it?
He's just gonna be, here, let me help you with that. It looks heavy.
No, thanks, Bobby.
You can take it without a roll.
Okay, then he's gonna walk on the other side with the ladder and, holding it over his head and try to plop it down on top of him.
An attack roll.
Okay. Same thing. Here we go.
That's a crit.
What does that mean with a ladder?
I didn't
Same
think
thing as your stool. It's the same kind of weapon.
Alright, roll your stool damage, and he will be restrained. He'll be immobilized and restrained.
Do I do damage or critical stool damage?
Critical stool damage, there you go.
Okay, I walk over and together we drop a ladder on him, I guess.
His whole body is now stuck in between two rungs.
Okay, that's all my actions.
Okay, Briar, what you got?
Alright. Well, that guy's probably still scared.
He is. As far as you can tell, he's... That hits because he's frightened. That was close. Alright, so you go and lunge towards him. You, with your short sword, you stab his heart, and you just see the scarecrow react to your attack. He just falls backwards and just falls down to the ground. Plop.
He dead?
He is making no efforts to stand up.
Did I just scare the bejesus out of him?
He is unmoving.
I stab it to make sure it's dead.
Roll critical damage. Dang, 34, that's nice. Very much similar to the scene in Lord of the Rings when the when the ring wraiths stab the pillows at the end. Just you are stabbing the straw man, and every time you do, there's tufts of straw that just burst from his chest, and all throughout, he is unflinching, unmoving,
I am
as though your actions mean nothing to him.
as my final action, I take his wooden post and I drag it out of him while I'm walking towards these guys.
Wouldn't that be like removing someone's spine, just ripping out the spinal? But you see that, well, make a strength check. Because you are small.
Hold on. Let me find my character sheet. I don't know where it went. Alright. You want a strength check or you want an athletic check?
Since you're simply trying to yank it out of him, that feels more strengthy.
Well, now. Okay.
It works! Somehow, you just, with the sheer force of will, you are able to yank out his pole. You see his body just flump to the ground without any more weight, without a stick to hold him in place. His arms just flail to the ground, his shirt just on the ground, and you now have a 7-foot pole.
And Bobby being seems to be whistling innocently, fluttering towards them. Look what I got, guys! Now am I...
Oh no, Briar's now gone to the pole.
The Scarecrow's not too sure what to do now. He's kind of... He's stuck in the ladder. But Bobby B, you'll see his burlap head just rotate like an owl and face you. And there's not much else he can do. He's gonna stare at you with a mean look again. Oh, I will say once more.
Here we go.
No, that's we're done here.
Are you made of apples?
He is unable to bonk with his head, but with one of his arms, he will try and lash out at you, who's holding the. And nope, that's a miss. Go ahead, Bobby. Knock Sob.
Okay, wait just 1 second, sorry.
Oh, I forgot to do my reaction.
Ah, well.
I was kind of.
You technically didn't kill him.
Oh! Dang it! I ripped out his spine, though.
You sure ripped out a straw man's stick, yes. Make a perception check, Briar. It is then that it occurs to you, maybe this one was never animated to begin with.
That's funny.
Just maybe. You're not
This
too
one-
sure, but perhaps it never just was animated to begin with.
Eh.
Why does Noxop have a ladder? As a friend token. She doesn't need a ladder, she just climb up everything. Oh, she carries a ladder in case Noxop, in case Bobby B needs to climb up something. I know your stubby legs can't make you climb, so I have a ladder for you.
That's probably it.
Okay, I'm back, sorry.
Your turn.
Okay.
The Scarecrow is trapped between rungs of a ladder.
Thank you, Bobby B. She's gonna take her
Bobby.
claws out. Just her normal hand claws. And she's gonna give it a good old slash across his face.
The back of his head? Alright, go ahead. He is looking at Bobby B right now. It's gonna be your unarmed attack. That's a hit! Yes, yes, sorry. Yeah. Dang, nice. Alright, how do you want to do this?
She just kind of puts her claws right into his head, and just kind of rips it off.
Alright. You will see straws aplenty being poured out, and you will also see one single apple roll out of his head.
Bobby, an apple for you.
There it is! They're full of apples! He's gonna let go of the ladder and go chasing after the apple. Come here!
It's rolling towards the stream, better hurry.
Come here! He's gonna run after it.
You are successful in grabbing the apple.
Well, that was an encounter.
when the last straw man falls down,
When the last straw.
a a sudden wind breeze just brushes towards you guys, and it makes the straw man shiver in the wind as well, as it just feels like an unnaturally cold breeze just brushes through you all. The straw men lay on the ground, know nothing.
Well, that was something.
Whee! Yay!
I can't believe it. Of all of them, there's only one apple?
Upon examining this one, you'll see that in his head, there was an apple, but it's molded, turned to mush. It's a mushy apple now.
Oh, he's gonna reach in and grab it, and he's gonna toss it down at Nox up. Here you go!
Fruit. I mean, I don't mind if fresh ripe apple, but mushy apple? Whatever. She just goes and eats it anyway. So, Briar, when did you turn to the pole?
Oh, it just kind of followed me.
I can relate.
Did it like the whole thing just refreshed on me or something?
You know any cool tricks? Can you do that thing where you like are upside down while you're twirling?
Nope.
I bet Bobby B could do that. That would be hilarious.
Gazing towards the orchard, you will notice that there's a good handful of crows. Just some on the fence post, some are navigating between the trees. The orchard seems to be like it's not as vibrantly colored as it feels like it should.
These scarecrows didn't do their job well. If there's so many crows here.
Bobby's just gonna run towards the trees. Trees! They'll have apples. They're trees. Fence trees always have apples.
All right, well, you cross the entrance, and you'll see plenty of trees left and right. Many of them have been picked of their apples. Medicine check on this brigand.
Oh, a medicine check. I know so much about medicine.
To determine cause of death.
I even know where medicine is. There it is. Is this considered pursuing my lead?
It's really not the same thing as the scarecrows.
What
Hey,
happened?
all right. Well, you are able to determine that this bandit, this guy, was killed by some kind of blunt force trauma. You see that, yeah, blunt force trauma. You also notice that as you went to cut off his arm, he does have very small bite marks, just lined, just all across his arm. There's like tiny little bite marks, as well as the blunt trauma death.
You know what? You're right. This is a big, important clue. What's a scarecrow doing all the way over here?
That's what I was wondering. I mean, maybe he's trying to scare off the crows from the apple trees,
You
but
notice that surrounding the body, there's plenty of apples.
do crows even eat apples?
Just all around him, there seems to be more apples than usual.
Crows, crows. Do
A
crows
foul
have-
scent emanates from this side of the orchard due to the dead body.
You know, apples are bigger than crows, so I don't think they do.
That makes sense. I mean, I don't eat anything bigger than me. Except for maybe cows.
You eat cows? Wow. Those are big. Maybe they do eat apples.
Has anyone seen Briar? I
Right
lost her for
here.
a second. Is she being sneaky again?
She's walking along the fence post.
Hey, Briar, do you want to get in on these dead bodies?
I don't know where did she go?
There's like 3 of them over here. I don't know what's going on. Oh no, Briar, where did you go?
Oh no, Briar!
You see the lifeless corpse of Briar sprawled out on the ground, plenty of apples around him.
Briar,
Briar's
no.
really grown since last you saw her.
No, the apples! These must have been the poison ones. Don't worry, I'll help you out. He's gonna pull out his different healing equipment and try to patch up Briar. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Psst, Bobby, that's not me.
Don't worry, I'll help you out. I'm gonna do a medicine.
Bobby, that's not me.
It's okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Roll your medicine check, I suppose.
I got this. I'm gonna help. There you go. As he starts digging in and trying to patch this person back together again desperately.
Well, you wrap a bandage around his half caved in head. That'll do it.
I'm Briar sitting like right next to his shoulder. Say, what you doing?
Well, before you do that, Briar, you were over
Flit-
here.
Yeah, I'm flitting around.
Make a perception check here, won't you?
Oh, I can.
If you want to, I mean. Alright, 6 versus. Alright. You are too weirded out by what Bobby's doing to notice something. So
They're
what's
turning into
gonna happen?
scarecrows.
So come on. Alright, so as Bobby is kneeling down and trying to patch up the dude, and Noxob's over there, the Briar's watching. Suddenly, 2 of the nearby trees begin to uproot themselves with an awful creaking sound. Their bark begins to twist and contorts and displays angry faces looking at you all, and each gives a terrible howl that rings throughout the orchard. Roar.
Bobby, I think your cousin's mad at us for some reason.
Oh, Briar, you're feeling better. I'm so glad. You had me worried there.
Phoebe, that wasn't me. Oh,
Oh,
your cousin.
uh-oh.
Your cousin's
You
mad.
will. You're gonna hear the nearby tree. Must protect the orchard.
That's not good.
And roll initiative, but Bobby B, you get a -2 because you're distracted.
Okay.
All right, so since I was in kind of stealth mode, I'm gonna roll stealth instead of for initiative.
Well, you didn't get the jump on them at all.
Well, hold on. Let me bring up my character sheet, and it doesn't have. I don't have to get the jump on them. It's just that
We're gonna roll stealth. I mean, why don't you go ahead? This tree is focused on Bobby B. He hasn't noticed you yet, so go ahead and roll stealth for that. You two Noxob, roll initiative as you see those two trees. Roar. Must
Thank you.
protect the orchard. How's you got a 21?
Mhm.
All right, let me. 21. Okay, cool. Bobby B knocks up as well.
Oh,
How big are
sorry.
these trees?
There we go.
Are they just medium-sized trees?
Yes, they are.
Oh, okay then.
Bobby B with an initiative of +12.
So they're like 5'8" trees.
They are long, they are tall, but they are not. They're
They're
not,
not wide.
not incredibly wide, you know.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose somehow, even despite you being so distracted, you go first, Bobby B.
I'm so distracted by the apples. Okay, here we go. He's gonna pull out a feather
Why does
token.
everybody have ladder tokens?
He's gonna plop it down up against the tree, and he's gonna try to climb up it to get to the apples.
Dang it, that's what I was gonna do.
Alright, making a either attack roll or athletics. I don't.
Well, I haven't rolled my athletics yet, so here we go.
That's against the Fortitude DC. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
You prop
I
up the
pulled it
ladder
out.
on him and you start climbing
I'm-
before he has
I'm
time to
getting
react.
some apples.
Okay. Roll a d20. Flat d20.
Okay.
Alright, you are able to reach for an apple, and you have an apple, and it looks quite crisp, quite nice.
Ooh, Chris.
How much
many
damage does
apples?
picking an apple off do? It's like pulling someone's hair out, right?
I suppose.
Mm,
Just 2 actions, or 3 I don't know.
Okay.
Or technically, if we're gonna be comparing, apples are the seed for trees, right? So that'd be like kicking them.
Yes, the tree has like 48 testicles just hanging on. Whenever you pick at one, he becomes sickened one. And starts
Okay,
bending
well,
forward.
I have one action left. Well, this is too slow. I'm gonna smack the tree to try and get more apples to fall.
Making your own applesauce there, Bobby.
That's a
Oh,
crit!
dang!
Is that 4 crits in a row?
Oh my gosh, 34. What the heck? And you have the crit specialization too, don't you?
I do.
You
Kaboom!
knock
He
the
gets.
target away from you for 10 feet.
All right, well, make a reflex save because your ladder's gonna fall down. Make a reflex to avoid being prone on the ground.
It's a 20-foot ladder. That means it would land back on the tree.
Well, in that case, make an acrobatics to maintain your balance.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to find these. Give me a second. Acrobatics. Here we go.
All right, let's see here. Here is the balance against this balance DC. Oh boy, thanks, balance DC.
What's the balance, DC?
Let's see. 14. You rolled a 14. Ooh. That's a failure. So well, you must remain stationary. Oh boy.
Okay, well, I mean, it's the end of my turn.
Alright, well, so what happens is that as the tree gets pushed away, you'll see plenty of apples just plop to the ground all around you. Your ladder is now surrounded by apples.
Apples.
And one will land in your hair. Briar, it's your turn. He just pushed a tree with his bar stool. Somehow.
Briar's gonna get up all in this. That's one action.
Hold on.
Oh.
Gotta roll a little something for you really quick. Oh, okay.
Is that bad luck for going under the ladder?
No. So you make your way over here. You failed to notice that there was a trap that was laid there. As you make your way across, you will see to your left a log that with a sharpened end that starts swinging downward towards you as it will attempt to swing at you and try and stab you. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh wait, hold on. Well, I shouldn't have that raised shield, but I do have this, so it's
Just
trying
barely?
to hit me. No, hold on. No, nimble dodge.
Okay. The tree log just and misses you completely, and I suppose due to the unnatural circumstance, it will hit the. It'll attempt to hit the big apple tree. He misses. So a big log that has been tied to ropes between two trees as it swings down and just misses everybody and just hangs in place. Okay, carry on.
Okie dokie. Alright, so I'm gonna strike out at the.
That hits.
Alright, and since I went before the tree, that is. He's considered flat footed.
He is.
because of my sneak surprise attack. You spring into combat faster than your foes. You can react on the first round of combat. If you roll deception or stealth for initiative, creatures that haven't acted are flat-footed to you.
Carry on then, my friend. Sneak attack the tree.
So I need you to put the flat-footed effect on here.
Thank you. Yep, go ahead. All yours.
There we go.
How you want to do this? You and your little short sword against the big tree.
Gonna prune off all of his apples, because that's what Bobby B wants, is all the apples. And then I'm gonna gouge out his eyes.
Your sword stabs through the wood. You hear creaking and groaning as you see his eye sockets close and his mouth just like retreats back into the wood, leaving only wooden imprints as a tree begins to just like bend forward a bit and cracks into place.
There you go, BB. I got you some apples.
Well, somehow I can't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
Oh, well. Yes. There you go.
The tree, that's right.
All right. Well, the tree is defeated. Good stuff. However,
we better watch out for traps too.
all right. So what you will notice, as give me 1 second. Yes, he is. The tree is dead, but there are plenty of apples that I guess fell to the ground and scattered. And you will see, both Bobby B and Briar, you will notice that there are some of the apples will begin to like rattle and kind of like prop themselves upward. And some apples begin to like split in half, kind of, and they open, and rows of teeth begin to appear.
I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Oh, those must be extra tasty.
Those are
Knowledge
some
Arcana.
angry testicles.
Okay.
Knowledge Arcana.
Okay, well, let's see. Alright, so what I got here. The tree stops for a moment, shaking his branches vigorously. Well, he's dead. He got his branches shooken vigorously. Several apples fell from its limbs, hitting the ground with a bounce. Each apple turns of its own will, propelled by some dark force. They begin to bounce of their own accord in your direction, each revealing a mouthful of gnashing teeth. These are not natural, obviously. Though magical? There's some foul magic in the air, yes. It seems to match the overall somber mood of the place.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Briar, your AC is 22, so that means they need to hit with a 13 or more. So these 4 apples will just lunge towards you. They just bounce on the ground and try to hit you. If they roll 13 or above, they hit you. One of them hits you. So one apple just splashes himself onto you, dealing 2 damage. And the apple that bit you then just explodes. Same for Bobby B. These 2 apples will lunge towards you, and they need to roll a 14 or higher, I believe.
Okay.
Well, one of them hits you.
Does my thing count here?
His shield, yeah, you can raise the shield. Well, the one apple that was gonna hit you bounces off his shield and explodes on his shield. Okay, Noxob. You see that tree just got exploded, but one of them remains. Must protect the orchard.
Okay, she's gonna move over here. She's gonna be like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. And she's gonna do the thing, devise her stratagem, try to
That
figure out
D20.
what works against these guys and what she should know about them. She's gonna also roll a knowledge check. Oh, that's the bad one.
It is.
Let's hope you know more than you can strategy.
What does she know? What do I roll? Was it
Nature.
Arcana, Occult, Nature? Nature makes sense. I'm super good at nature. I got a tree as a friend. And I'm gonna...
Yes, you do.
Great. I know trees. I
What
don't
is
know
tree?
what
What is
that
wood?
is, but that is not a Bobby B.
What is wood?
Oh no.
I think I have
Do
one
you
action
get-
left.
Yeah.
These
you,
aren't
you
apple
don't glean
trees.
anything, man.
These are
Why is this
cherry
tree-
trees.
Why is this tree moving?
That sure is a tree.
Welp. She's gonna use her strategy, I suppose, and let's see, roll a 4 plus 13. That clearly hits, right?
It does not.
No,
You're
she
able to
attempted.
whip off an apple.
Watch it, they attack! They bite back!
One apple plops to the ground.
That's her turn.
Alright, this tree must protect the orchard.
Watch out
takes-
for traps!
Takes one step and sees the closest person nearby. He's gonna raise his two trunk arms and brings them slamming down at you. Oh no! Oh, this barely hurts.
It does hit.
For 11 damage.
Oh,
He doesn't have much
Bobby
else to do,
beat
so he's gonna do it
trees
again.
hurt.
He does it again, then it hits again. For 7 damage. The rattling from his tree arms moving wildly will shake his leaves as one apple will fall to the ground and start baring teeth at you. The apple will then leap towards you. Hurrah! And that hits you. You take 1 point of damage as the apple explodes.
Ow!
On you, splash. Bobby B.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
why you like these apples, Bobby. They hurt.
Knocked off. No, he's gonna drop his shield as a free action, and then he is going to use Battle Mehaman on Noxob. Okay, here we
Three
go.
wounds. That's a
As he pulls
DC
out
15.
some tools and knives and things, as he starts jabbing into the jelly cat.
That's a DC 15, though you can raise it to 20 if you want. 15 passes, that means you heal
take-
4d8.
You
Was that a DC
all
20?
automatic.
Okay, cool.
You take 2 damage and then you heal 25.
Oh, he did risky surgery.
Is there any other kind?
Oh, thank you, Bobby.
you, no.
B. I feel so much better.
Okay, all that's, I believe, 1 action.
You move, yeah. Somehow, while still on your ladder, you're able to start patching him and
All right,
patching Noxob.
I'm gonna leap over here.
Okay. That works.
Okay, you. Stop being naughty, and he's gonna slap the tree.
That's a miss this time.
Make
Your
it
bar
go.
stool just bounces off his tough bark.
Where's the tree at?
You can't see it right now. Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hi. How we doing?
He's flat-footed.
Does that hit?
That hits. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh no! Stab!
2.
Right in his spine.
Does that hit?
Yes, it does, because he's flat-footed. Kapow!
That's all 3 of my actions.
29 damage, very nice. The 3 apples are following you! Rah! As they once again leap towards you. And one of them hits.
What?
Oh dang it, 1 and 2 and 18. Ain't that bad.
That's quite the difference.
You take 1 damage and 1 apple explodes. And this one will try to leap on Bobby B's broccoli head and have a snack.
It's not the apples we were looking for.
Nope. It misses
These
you
are evil
completely.
apples.
Noxob, it's your turn.
I'm gonna climb on top of him and climb all the way to the top.
That's gonna be athletics.
Athletics.
That would be against his. Yeah, it works. Somehow you managed to hop onto him and start
And the cat.
climbing the branches. Yeah, and
And he's the tree.
somehow
Don't get stuck up there.
you are
She's
now
gonna
on top
take-
of the tree.
She's gonna take her whip and tie the claws, or like get him
Whip it good.
gripped on pretty good to his branches up there. And holding on to the bottom of her whip, she's gonna jump off the tree and try to pull him backwards, like make him fall.
I'm gonna ask you to make a grapple check with that.
What do I need to do? Another athletics?
Athletics, yep. Against the Fortitude DC.
Okay.
That's against his Fortitude DC. That's a success.
I would hope that's a success. Okay.
Target is grabbed.
Now she's gonna jump off and pull the, basically pull him backwards to like make him fall down with her.
I'm gonna count that as a like whirling throw kind of thing. So your choice of an attack roll or another athletics. This one will be at a -5 because you already did a attack grapple.
Um,
So either attack roll or athletics, each with a -5.
okay. It's the same thing, so just
You have to beat 22.
You got this.
I believe in you. No!
Mr. Tree, I believed in you the whole time.
so am I
You-
just
You land on the ground. He did not get dragged down as you wished, but your whip is still wrapped around him. He's still grabbed, but you are now on the ground.
okay.
That's setting up for an excellent slingshot opportunity.
The tree. No.
There goes our cat.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're too agile for the tree to try and get to you, but he sees a baby tree over there, Bobby B. He's gonna try and slam him.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Tree slammer.
Ow.
With one fist, he slams down on you. It worked well. He's gonna try again with another fist. That's a miss. And YOLO. Wow, you rolled an 18, but still, that's a miss.
Doesn't hit
All
though.
right, well.
Close.
Oh, this time there's 2 apples that fall down. Fall down beside him.
Bad apples. Bad.
And they're gonna lunge themselves towards you, Bobby B.
Oh no.
One of them hits.
Sure does.
For 1 damage, you splash. As you get assaulted by apple cider, splashes on the side of your cheek.
Hey, we need some of that.
Your turn, Bobby B.
Give me some more of that. Now, knock Zob. I'm gonna try to knock him into your Zob. I hope you're ready.
Knock him in the zob.
Can I use
That hits. So close to being a crit. Kabonk. Tree stool in the nose. Ow.
So close.
It really was. You were down by 1.
I'll
I was
try
gonna
to knock
ask
him
if
in the
there's
Zob
any-
again.
well, I guess
It hits again. Ow.
Maybe this is the one that'll knock him in your Zob. I'm trying.
It hits. 3 attacks.
I'm trying.
Alright, well, he has 1 HP, so how do you want to do this?
I knock him into her Zob.
Well,
it's
you two
just-
coordinate this together.
I'm
so-
pulling. I'm pulling.
Bobby B runs forward and smacks him as hard as he can with the stool in the attempts that Noxop can do something with him.
She's gonna pull him down and she's gonna say timber.
You see the tree start to creak and groan as slowly, with the blow of the bar stool, he goes backwards and helped with your whip pulling. You'll see he begin to creak a bit, leaning a bit too forward, and he comes crashing down. As he's sprawled on the floor. All of his apples just fall to the ground, scatter, and start rolling around. You'll see that some of those apples just begin to animate themselves with bites, with mouths with teeth, but then with the tree dead, all the apples with the bites, with the teeth begin to just immediately turn black with rot and just die right there. Back to the music.
Whee!
They all did.
Well, hey, not too bad. You two
What?
okay?
Yeah.
I hope I didn't hurt your zob.
No, Bobby B, thank you.
Okay.
Zaya, or excuse me, not Zaya. Briar starts looking for traps now.
Alright, sounds good.
Time to get more apples.
If ever you go
Watch-
near one, I
watch your
will
step.
roll something for you.
Bobby B, maybe we don't touch these apples. I don't trust them. They might wind up attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe when we figure this whole thing out, we could find out whatever's making this gross stuff happening, and we can get some apples after.
I think it
Okay.
has to do with the poison that man gave the orchard.
It's possible, but I don't know any poison that makes Bobby Bees sprout up and throw apples that have
Dang,
teeth.
Hmm.
She's gonna investigate the tree man.
Alright.
Pursuing her lead.
Pursue the lead. With I do believe they are typically perception checks. Alright. Roll either a perception or occultism with a +1.
I'll do occultism. Pursuing the lead. Where is this going?
Oh man, I forgot to tell you all. This is a bit late to say this, but you all have 1 hero point, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. With a 21, alright, so you're able to get a good glimpse of this tree before it completely fades away and dies. And you're noticing that, indeed, there is foul occultism, some foul occult magic going on. It seems that these trees were animated by an unseen force that lingers around the orchard, that wanders around, and as though awakened by longing, regret, and anger, made these trees animate. There is a mourning force that surrounds the orchard that have raised these treants.
Hmm. What we're dealing with here is something very sad and angry. We best take care of it quick.
The rest of this of this portion of the orchard is plain. I mean, there are 5 dead bodies littered around. There are 3 straw men, and as you investigate these, this part of the orchard, there was nothing else to be. Nothing else of note. Oh, roughly 10 minutes or under. Yeah, 10 minutes is fine. 10 minutes.
That's under.
Yeah. Where to next, friends?
I don't know. I'm just kind of following Noxob around and
I'm
hoping
going
Briar's
back
not
to-
dead.
Oh no,
Glad you're
Briar's
okay,
dead.
I'm okay, BB.
That's good to hear. When I saw you lying down there, I was worried.
I'm gonna
Now,
go
did that-
in these buildings.
Did that
Okay.
look like me?
Sure,
And I'm
I
gonna
sure
give
have
a-
a prettier
was
face than
you.
those syringes.
Gonna give a good listen with my cat ears to see if there's any activity going on inside either of these buildings.
Very well. Well, the first thing you notice is that there's no open windows for you to peer inside. Though listening, that will be a perception check for you, my friend. Oh yeah, don't forget the shield. Very nice. All right. Very well. On the right side of your computer screen, the big building to your right, you will hear the sound of boxes being shuffled around and crates being slightly rattled, and a very faint humming sound of something big.
There's something in this building over here, and it seems like it's doing things. It doesn't sound supernatural. Super space natural. I'm gonna climb onto the roof and see if there's an entrance from up there. She climbs onto the roof.
Well, there
Is there
is
like
a
a
yes, right beside where you climbed on. Now, there seems to be a square gap, kind of like a chimney hole, but no, chimney structure. It's just there's the flat roof with a man-made square hole that seems to go downward.
he's gonna look down the hole?
Well, it is dark. Do you have dark vision? No, you don't. You're a cat.
Cats have dark vision, right? Do I have dark vision?
The cat folk have dark vision. You have low light vision.
I have low light vision.
Well, what you're able to notice is that the square seems to be a tube that descends, and it's made of metal.
Is it big enough for me to fit down?
Well, since you're a cat, you can fit down anything.
I mean, that's not wrong.
You get the sense that you are able to squeeze down there. However, well, yeah, you can.
Okay. I come back down. Okay, Bobby B. I'm gonna sneak into the building through the ceiling.
Sneak. Wait,
And
Briar's good at sneaking.
that's true, Briar. You go sneak into the building. There's like a chimney that's just perfectly sized for you, and you can let us in.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Where-
Briar got her screen blue again.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. No, never
No.
mind. I heard Briar.
No,
Okay.
no, 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 no. Say that one more time.
There's a chimney on the roof that's perfect size for you. You can sneak in and then find us a way to get in.
Ooh.
I don't think Bobby B is gonna fit in that chimney. He's
But
too
I don't
wide.
know
is
how
the
I
fire
feel about
going?
going in the fire.
Is the fire going? That's the
No,
question.
it's dark. There's no fire.
What if the fire's sleeping?
That's true. I never thought about that.
So
Make
you're
sure you
sneaky.
don't wake up the fire.
Yeah.
I climb up the building. And
All
check
right,
the-
with Noxob's guidance, you're able to climb upward, and you do see the square hole that leads down, and you're also able to notice that the sides of the hole that go down, it's a long tube made of metal, a square
is there a
tube,
door we can just go in?
not on the roof.
Or I can just find a door, and if it's locked, I can pick the lock. That seems a little bit simpler. So Briar looks around while staying hidden for a door.
Well, I don't see a door on the building you're on because you're on top of the building, so you can't see
Well,
on the sides.
I get down on the ground and I go
Okay,
down.
okay. Well, you see that there's a door. There's a door here. As you continue walking around, there's also going to be a small door over here, and there's a door here. Those are the doors you notice. You're gonna have to
Well-
keep going around the big building before finding anything else.
I'll keep on going around the. Oh my god!
Yeah, there's walls. Sorry, man.
Did you just feel something whiz by us, Bobby B?
I hope it wasn't the fire.
No, I don't think it's the fire.
Okay.
Is there any windows or anything while I'm also?
Not in those three small buildings, and whatever windows you see on the main building, they either have their curtains shut or they're barred with wooden planks. Hey, you find the door here.
Hey! Then so I
She's
circle.
taking her a long
Alright.
time.
When you reach there, Briar, you are faced with the sound of oh, hold on. I've got a description over here.
You are not supposed to be up there. You know that. Get down. Don't give
Okay,
me that
so-
tone
Several buildings stand beside the main part of the Orchard Mill. The one in the mill is the largest one among them. The one in front of you, that one, is the largest side building. From beyond the set of wooden double doors, you can hear the sound of furious neighing and stomping within.
Oh. And on these doors right here? Whoops!
Yes.
I did not mean to.
That's fine.
Huh?
You hear the sound of furious neighing and stomping within.
Interesting. Hopefully they didn't grab our horses.
On this door, Bobby B, there's a simple rusted padlock on the door that's keeping it shut.
Psst, I found a door, guys. In this building. This building. There's several doors. There's several buildings around here.
I know, but the noises are coming from this one right here.
Yeah,
Bobby's gonna lean towards the door and just, I hear you on the other side. Can you open the door from there, Briar?
I'm right here, Bobby.
I know you're there. Is there a way to open the door from the inside?
BB.
Yeah.
Knocks on your head. I'm right here.
Ah! How did you do that?
Follow me. I found a door.
I didn't know she could go through doors.
Alright, Noxop and Bobby B, as you're nearby here, you'll also hear the sound of furious neighing and stomping coming from this side building over here.
Okay.
And y'all just don't give a crap.
Is that fire? Briar, did you wake up the fire?
No, those are horses. They're not our horses. We'll check on them later. Unless you want to.
He's gonna listen in.
Stomping and neighing and rattling of a rope chain intensifies.
Oh no! His head flashes back. They escaped the stool! He's gonna go to open the door. Don't worry, horsies. I'll bring you back safe.
You open the door without a problem.
Oh. Oh no.
The doors open to reveal a dark shed, ripe with the smell of horse. A chestnut-colored, a white-colored stallion whinnies and kicks at his stall in front of you. Something spooked him, and judging by the damage he's done to the stall, he's been in this condition for a little while now. Next to the horse is a small wagon stationed against the wall, and besides that are a handful of wooden bales of hay, and discarded, rotting apple cores.
Oh no! They stole our wagon and one of our horses while we were distracted.
I don't think that's it. That's it, Bobby B.
He's gonna step inside.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if these are the apple ciders that they're supposed to.
Huh? They stole our apple cider too? Those cads.
Briar looks over the barrel.
Alright, you investigate the bales. You will find out that 6 of these bales are empty. However, 3 of them, as you approach, you will see that they are much heavier and they have a faint, sweet odor to them.
Well, 3 of these have what seemed like apple cider.
And they drank the rest of it.
Seems like.
How dare they? Don't worry, horsey. I'm here to help you out. I got a stool right here.
The whole time you are in here, the horse is kicking at the stall and neighs angrily the entire time. You notice that he is locked from inside the stall. He's locked in the stall. Make a perception check, Bobby B.
Me? Okay. I'm usually pretty perceptive. I just don't know what to do with it.
Alright. It is quite obvious to you that this horse is starving. So you can see in his stall there's like few strands of hay, but most of it was all eaten up. There's some apple remains in the stall, and his water basin is mostly empty. And of course, there's horse poop living everywhere around. It seems he's been in this condition for quite some time.
And they starved him while we were gone. That's okay, buddy. I got you. He's gonna pull out some apples and attempt to give them to the horse.
Oh, okay, cool. I suppose nature check is in order here. To like handle the animal, to appease the animal, or, you know.
I'm sure this will go well.
You got it. Okay. You will extend an apple, and the horse will stop his frantic rocking about, see the apple, and reach out towards your hand and chomp it. He'll chomp it quite happily. Once he's done with the apple, you will notice that the horse still jittery, still uneasy, but less crazy now.
Here you go. Have one with extra flavor this time.
He will chew. He will add his bite marks to the apple. He will eat it completely.
There you go.
With this second apple, he is even more calmer.
Well, I'm just gonna keep feeding him apples.
After 4 or 5 apples, you will notice that he stopped being crazy. He is now a normal horse, though you can tell he's not comfortable where he is.
Of course you're not. You want to be back out by the wagon. Noxob, can you help me with this tall latch thingy?
Oh yeah, I can do that for you, Bobby B. And she pulls out another feather token and gets Bobby B a ladder.
Oh,
You
thanks. And he's
you
gonna
and you
step
guys'
one step
ladders.
up on the on the ladder and unlatch the door there for the horse.
How many of these things do you have?
16.
What the heck? What? Okay. His stall is now unlatched. And with it, his restraints are also released. He is able to walk out. You will see him quite visibly a lot more happier now. He'll shake himself off, and he'll start sniffing Bobby B for more food.
Come on.
You see his big
horse.
nose just shuffling around you, and he'll even start munching on your hair a little bit.
Oh, okay now.
Be free. The door is open for you.
Unless you give him
Leave.
something else, he will he will munch on your hair.
Okay, here, have another one.
He stops eating the broccoli and goes for the apple. And upon seeing the open door, he will take a few steps out.
Get out of here, you dumb animal.
What are you gonna do with him?
That's not very nice. Do you think he has a name?
The horse will nudge you, Noxob. He is thankful.
You're welcome. Now go eat other apples. They're all over the place.
Afraid I don't speak horse like I used to speak donkey.
So usually the horse will begin wandering through the orchard.
Oh wait.
This door, you see that it is a plain wooden door. There is a little iron padlock on the outside of the door.
And Brian gets to work.
You are able to hear the sound of shuffling about inside. You pick the lock without a problem. Click. The padlock falls to the ground.
Quietly.
Nice of you to open it up for us since we can't walk through doors like you.
Quietly he walks through. Never mind. No.
Quietly as she begins having a coughing fit.
Briar opens the door while hacking and coughing.
Oh no, are you okay, Briar? Did something happen? Did you get into Bobby B's pollen again?
Oh, that's not good.
Wait, everybody, stay still. There's a weird magical circle thing going on.
Yep.
Huh?
That's...
Oh.
Alright, so here's what happens. You guys walk in, or at least you open the door. Wooden crates, glass bottles, barrels, and several dozen apples swirl in the open air of the mill, suspended by some force. A terrible, lamenting moan reverberates throughout the entire place. It continues for a moment until it is punctuated by an ear-shattering shriek, after which all of the floating items fall abruptly to the ground, and the mill is filled with silence.
What'd you do?
I think this place is haunted. Probably by somebody who's really sad or mad.
Well,
Maybe
I have
somebody's.
an expert on ghosts, and I can tell you what, that ghosts like apples.
They do like apples.
Brian keeps her head on a swivel.
Emma. Knocks up, walks forward, and she
Wow, I'm
begins to undulate.
Oh.
And within let's see, how does this work?
Not...
Can I just click on it?
Is this door locked right here?
Look on the picture.
Nope, it's not locked.
Let's see if I can find it without going into my character sheet.
Brian
Nope,
peeks
gotta
her
go
head
to my
in.
character sheet. Okay.
Feature.
You'll simply see a small storage room, Briar. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary there.
Oh, I'm sorry, not undulate. Ululation. As she screams within 300 feet, with a boisterous voice. If there's any ghosts that are in this building or outside the house or anywhere around, please come here so we can talk. Thank you. I'm in the big building with all the apples and the barrels and not the one with the horse. It's very loud.
All right.
And it travels.
So in this place, the main portion of the mill is unkempt. It's an open area dominated by a large piece of machinery against the far wall. Adjacent rooms are visible from alcoves along the side walls. And as you ululate, that's so weird.
Covers the whole map.
My goodness, yeah, no kidding. You hear a frightened whinny outside. What the hell was that?
Apples.
From inside this main room, nothing particular seems to happen, though you do feel once again the the rush of cold air just swirl around you and then leave you. And you swear you hear just a faint little moaning.
Huh.
Hmm.
What does it mean?
I think it means that they have accepted us into their building and we're going to be friends with them.
Okay. Oh, I know how to be friends with them. I'll deliver them an apple. He's gonna take out an apple. He's gonna pull out his little toy carriage wind up thing. He's gonna put the apple on top of it, wind it up, and let it go in this direction. Here you go for friendship.
Come get your apple, Mr. or Mrs. Ghosty Ghost.
So the toy carriage rolls along the way and it stops at around here. And it seems as though nothing happens for a few seconds. Though after 5 seconds of the apple just being on the toy carriage, you'll see the apple just shift to the left, move a bit, and fall off the toy carriage. And roll for about a foot over here.
I don't
Does
think
that-
it wanted your apple.
That means we've been accepted.
I'll have to think about this one.
Is this door locked?
It is not.
Well, I'm gonna pick up my
And
carriage.
peek my head in.
Alright, so this place, a modest bedroom has been set up in this area of the mill. An unmade bed resides in the corner, joined by an end table and a footlocker. A small table, dresser, and bookshelf are also in there, each showing signs that the owner is messy and unorganized. They're covered with papers, loose clothing, and trash.
I start looking through for any clues.
All right. Well, you will. There are things on the desk there, and you see a locked footlocker right there.
You mean it's gonna be an unlocked footlocker here in a moment?
I'm just saying what you're seeing.
Because as soon as she sees the lock, she's like, "Ooh!"
All right. Roll that thievery. All right. You hear a successful click, and the footlocker opens.
What we get? What we get? Oh, definitely stash those away.
All right. All right. So, as Noxob and Bobby B are in the main room, and Briar went inside the room over there. Briar and Noxob, you are right there. The awful moaning and loud immediately begins to resume, and from the middle of the room, you'll begin to see appearing in front of you in a swirling of mist and shadows. A humanoid floating figure appears immediately.
It's our friend.
As you hear wailing, "More thieves! You will not take the apples!" As you three roll initiative immediately, because this guy is wanting to stop the thieves. Briar, you of course also heard the loud moaning and the voice, "Thieves!"
Uh-oh.
Looks like I'm a little slow this time. Noxob's on point. So's Briar.
Nice. Oh, you too, Briar. 30, okay.
Yelp. Excuse me.
All right. So immediately, this floating ghost will simply turn towards the closest person.
Oh, hi! We've been looking for you. Are you... Mm, uh...
You will see in a swirling mist and whatnot, behind him will begin to lift a crate. This box begins to rise up from behind him and be flung towards you, Noxob. The crate smashes into you as you will take 7 points of damage, and you are knocked back 5 feet by the sheer force of the blow. Alright, Briar, you're here in this room. You just opened the footlocker, and then you heard all the stuff going on. You heard a giant box being crashed into Noxob. You, from where you are right now, you just see Noxob with a big box by her. You don't see what's going on in the other room.
I just hear a big thud.
Yeah.
She'd probably hear Noxob talking to what seems like a ghost.
You'll see a ghost floating in midair with swirls of mist surrounding him. And all the while there's a moan, a chilling moan in the room. Thieves!
That's one move. That's 2 and... Oh, well, that doesn't matter. All right, cool. That's... All right.
Oh boy.
Noxob.
I have these special glasses that allow me to recognize people's names if I know about them. I don't remember that guy's name. Is like Neeb?
Neeb.
But Noxob has glasses that helps her remember names, so...
Well, it says you remember the name if you've met and exchanged the names. You've never met before.
Wasn't the Apple Orchard wasn't in William something or something?
But I know about the person. I can't remember the name.
You can make a society check with a... Yeah. Go ahead and make a society check.
Who?
Noxob. You remember his name is Newton Tell.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you're Mr. Newton Tell, we're just here to get the cider for the Harvest Festival. We're not thieves. We were sent by the people to do the thing. I'm sorry if whatever happened to you. I don't really know what it is, but...
Looking a little pale there.
That wasn't me. I've been right here the whole time.
Maybe he's just hungry. You want an apple?
There was no stealing going on. We're investigating what's going on here. Why is apples attacking us? Why are trees attacking us when we're trying to obtain what is rightfully the cities? We were sent to come get the cider.
Well, she is going to,
This guy can't be reasoned.
I don't think he's gonna listen to reasoning. We gotta beat him up, Bobby! She will,
He knows you stole from him.
Oh, he's overreacting too.
devise her stratagem. What do you do about the ghosts?
Roll a d20. 15.
Okay. How does one, are
That's
ghosts
occult.
occultism? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
occult.
yes, yes.
What do I know about the occultism?
Alright, fair amount. Well, you know that ghosts like this are created when one dies but leaves behind intense regret or sadness or very strong emotion. Sometimes that emotion can anchor his soul to the plane, to the material plane, and manifest as a ghost or a poltergeist sometimes. It seems that this one is anchored down by regret and sadness, so strong that it manifests as a ghost. He of course is a ghost, so any attacks that do not have the ghost touch rune upon it will still work, but not be as effective. This particular one seems to be very keen on throwing all kinds of objects towards you guys. Any boxes or glass shards or vials that is found about this place.
Do I know if ghosts are immune to fear effects?
They are not.
Okay. I'm gonna use my despise my 15. Add that to my attack. And
You
do
also
it.
know that
A swipe at him.
this ghosts usually are bound to the site where they died. They can't go a certain distance away from wherever the area that they died in. 28 to threaten him or
No, it's an attack.
attack. Okay, it hits. Totally.
Okay. Alright, so I've got my despise stratagem on, so damage.
27. Wow,
That's a pretty good hit.
that is pretty good.
Oh boy, guess we're beating him up. Okay.
I already stole from him.
Oh, okay. Well, be nice, bad man. That's one action. I'm gonna go try and smack him, because that's what I do.
That hits.
Well, time to anchor myself.
All right. The loud moaning and anger will resound throughout the room as you all will see begin surrounding the entire room. A large quantity of small objects, glass, vials, and knives begin to lift all up and begin to swirl around the entire room as a storm of
Gimme.
storm of items begin to just whisk around you, slapping you and hitting you and whatnot. As he will do a telekinetic storm, and he will. Let's see, he's got a plus 11 to attack, so it's basically an attack roll on all three of you. Starting from
who?
Yeah, sorry. From left to right, Briar, Bobby, then Noxob.
I don't know which one's which.
So Briar rolled the 3, so that's a fail. Bobby B rolled an 18, so that's a 29 to hit. And Noxob, that's a 22 to hit.
I think a 22 hits, yep.
So Bobby B and Noxob, they both will take this much damage. So 7 to Bobby B and 8 to Noxob. And finally, this is a final action. He will then simply
throw in your fit.
he will send the unlit chandelier crashing down towards you. And completely miss.
You've seen that movie before.
I like to think that she just stands in the middle of the chandelier as it just falls all around her.
Absolutely.
She's so small.
Well, that really probably pretty misses.
Hold on.
He is flanked.
That's what I'm looking for, thank you. That does not hit, no. 17. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Are you kidding me?
Neither hit. Reminder, you do have a hero point.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
I know.
So it seems though you're slashing your short sword, but the wisps and the clouds just part ways and seem to hit nothing. That's better, but you're
Is he
missing one.
flat-footed?
Yes, but you're missing one. His AC is 20 when flat-footed.
Alright, that's my turn.
Noxob.
Noxob pulls out from her back her demon mask and places it on her face. And then she's going to cast fear on him. Ooh.
That's a success.
That is a success.
So he's frightened 1.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And that is my turn.
Bobby B.
Oh boy, it's my turn. Well, seeing that what's happening, I'm going to drop my shield. And then I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull this out. And place it right here. Then I'm gonna pick up my shield again. How many actions is that?
Should be just 2 or so.
2? Okay. And with that, I'm gonna try to smack him.
That's a hit. Ooh, strong hit.
I bonk him with my stool.
Stool bonk. Mercury. Alright, both to Briar and Bobby B. More crates will be sent flying. That's a miss on Briar. And that's a total miss on Bobby B. He's gonna... You'll see him move towards the machine. Stay away! As you approach, he will then attempt to strike at you. Briar. Oh, that's a hit.
Oh boy.
As you are going towards him, you do not see the box coming from behind your head. Bonk. But go ahead now. That's a hit.
You have him marked as flat-footed, right, for me?
Well, he's not flat-footed.
He's scared, though.
He is frightened, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so he is flat-footed. So, yeah, go ahead. Good point. 17, alright. Though your sword does less damage than usual, you still feel it. It's good. Oh no, that hits. Have you ever killed a ghost before, Briar?
Nope. Or she doesn't remember if she has.
How do you want to do this?
Rest in peace, bitch! This is for the box!
As your final sword swings, it seems to separate his head, his ghostly head from the body. You then see that the whirling mist around him starts to dissipate, fade out high into the sky, as one final low moan can be heard, and a faint voice of his faint voice can be heard one final time saying, "Don't forget the festival," as he is gone.
Hi!
Alright, let's take all of his belongings. Let's do this. What's in this room?
Briar looks over the machine.
Nothing interesting, okay.
What's sorry, Briar?
Briar looks over the machine because she picked up some very interesting stuff in that room.
Alright, so this machine, as you can tell that this is where he makes the apple cider. This is the big apple press. And tacked onto the machine, you will see this hope to write, oh darn it, I showed all three of them. The press journal entry is what we're looking at. Sorry, not the other ones. Okay, figured that out.
Okay.
I didn't know that it showed everything.
No, whoops.
Well, the press journal entries is what you see.
Mm-mm. 1 cast equals 8 crates of apples. Make sure they're right. 1/8 sack sugar. What's this mean? They are.
Well, Noxob, you are inside this little study place, it seems.
What did Briar pick up from the room? That's the label.
Well, you took the contents from the footlocker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You found inside a bunch of vials and potions, each marked with a different label.
Okay.
Alright, Noxob, the light of a dying candle spills out from this room. It's sitting on a desk in a corner, which is also covered by an assortment of glass bottles, tubes, a mortar and pestle, and several pages of parchment. You investigate the room, and already you're able to spot an interesting thing jutting out from this bookshelf. It seems to be a scroll. A rolled up scroll.
He takes it.
Alright, roll a d43. 6. Alright. You now have a scroll in your inventory.
We might have to finish this next week. I'm falling asleep, guys. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. It happens.
That's okay.
We can stop here. That's fine.
Sounds good.
I don't imagine we have much more to do except for go back and then harvest festival stuff.
Unless we have a full other session about this.
I mean, we could.
We should come back here tomorrow.
It's
Yeah.
quite possible, especially trying to figure out how to fill the other crate and fill the other cask with apple cider. Because we're still missing 7 casks.
Well, we haven't checked the other buildings, so.
That too. That too.
And we're still looking for the poison, unless you found that in the box.
It's quite possible. I have found several vials. I don't know what they're for. But we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alright, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys back here next week as we finish this up. And we might do other stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thank you all so much. Please go check out Snowy Phoenix Games and Zero, the Hammer Slayer, who runs Dungeons & Dragons Driving. They're awesome streamers, and you should go check them out and drop them a sub. Thank you all so much. We will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe and take it easy.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. When the night is over, my life is over. 'Cause I start thinking again about our time together. start thinking